Hello and welcome, everyone, to a brand new adventure. So, lots of other mod packs weren't working very well. My laptop sucks a little bit. Made my own. Today, for however long this lasts, hopefully quite some time because I have some plans, we are going to explore some fantastic specific mods. We are talking Tinker's Construct, Botania, and mine colonies. Very specific, weird a little bit. Britannia is mainly for me. Tinkers is just fun, and mine colonies is what I really wanted to explore. And mine colonies has some Tinkers support, so we'll have to investigate that. I'm not 100% sure how well it's going to work, but we're going to give it a try. So I started a little bit already. We've got bonus chests that gave us some pretty nice Tinkers tools to start with. Explored a little bit, found a we explored spawned over here. I have a really nice acacia biome that I almost considered doing an acacia build with mine colonies, but I decided to explore a little longer. There's a nice little mountain range right here. Built the base here, and this big area is where I'm hoping more acacia to get a good base. Um, well, mine colonies. So, if any of you are familiar with the mod, you might recognize this build already. This is the supply camp for the fortress mine colony. I've already gone in, I picked up the hay, just wanted to put it away. I went ahead, got some tinker stuff set up just for the future. Otherwise, it's been mainly untouched, other than the bed. I slept in the bed. And I was just getting ready. So, if none of you are familiar with Mine Colonies is a fantastic mod where you build your own city. It starts off with just supply camp, get your colonists in, get a small little town, build it up to a village, get it city-sized. And you are in charge, you are effectively the mayor of the town, and you are in charge of supplying them with everything they need to become self-sufficient, somewhat. I don't know how self-sufficient they can get, but I'm pretty sure they can get pretty close. And to do so, we need the help of the town hall. The town hall alerts colonists that there is a colony awaiting um, help. Extra hands? Extra hands. Let's go with extra hands. Now, I don't know how early is too early, because I barely have my own place set up well. I still need to get a bunch of dark oak as well. But I figured, why not get the town hall set down? It's almost nighttime. Get a little bit of, um, like get the town hall set up and get the colonists in and kind of scope out where we want to put stuff first. But I think we might want to let it go to sleep real quick. So let's do that. Let's wait for morning. All right, morning. Cut on a tree while I waited. It was a lot longer of a wait than I thought. But with morning arisen, we want right. We want to place this town hall. Now, one helpful thing, because we're going to fortress style, that this place has let us know, town hall needs to be where 4 chunks meet. You know, F3 and G. If I remember correctly, the colony starts with 4 or 5 chunks from the center. Yeah. So if I want a good spot for the town hall, I'm also probably going to have it face my thing. I just like the idea of coming out of the base and seeing the front of the fortress. That and, oh, okay. That and is a lot more room to expand to the north, the south, and east than there is to the west, anyways. And I'm pretty sure I want my fortress to kind of not go too far to the west, given what it looks like. So I'm going to assume I'm going to say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center should be this chunk here, we'll say. And then if we hit F3G, that should be this one. Yep. Okay, cool. So I want this one to be the center. And again, if I recall correctly, center, the center chunk, ooh, iron. Hello. The center chunk should be about where the town hall block is. So if we hit here, go to town hall, go to fortress, we want to put it where 4 chunks meet. And if this is going to be the center one, well, I mean, first, I'm pretty sure this is the front of it. Yeah, look at that. Look at those walls. It goes up to this. Yeah, that's the front, because that's where the barracks are going to go. Okay. God, it's so impressive. Even 3 is impressive. Okay, so that's good. It's facing the right way. So if we want this one to be the center, either way we put it, so I think we can push it is that where it needs to be? No. Okay. So for this to be the center, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Boom. So for this to be the center, that has to be in this chunk, which means these 4 are the center. So these 4 will be the center. And it should go, theory. But that seems like a spot. Now do we want 72 to be? I think 72 is a good Y level for this area. Back there it kind of goes down. It goes back up. Yeah, let's stick with 72. 72 seems like good Y level. It's going to be floating for a while, but that's okay. It's just a sunken area. So if we hit yes, town hall's in this spot. And then all we have to do, click the block. There's no neighborhood colony found, which is helpful in multiplayer, as every player can start a colony, only, but each player can have 1 colony. And colonies can only be, there's a minimum distance required between colonies, but single player world, no one else is going to be here, so we're able to create it. So we hit create new, it's been founded, first settlers will join, and if we look at JEI, which has an amazing integration, it just shows you where your colony is and just all that cool special quality of life jazz. But if we look, that is exactly where I wanted it. It's 4, not 5, but guard towers will push it out 2, I believe. So that's actually a really good spot. And our first colonist, Camorra. Awesome. Welcome. Now, to get continuing, we're going to need to put in the right mod name. We're going to need a builder's hut. It is made of a door, planks, and our build tool. So, I'm going to leave this colony. We can turn that off. Leave the colony for a moment. Just going to go in and get that crafted. I might craft, let's see, hold on. We're going to want the builder's hut, and then we're going to get 4 colonists total, right? So I'm thinking to get things up and proper, we're going to want the builder's hut, which is that recipe shown. We're going to probably want a farm, so we can get them to be farming wheat. A bakery, so they can turn that wheat into bread. That's 3. I would want a forester, so that we can get those trees chopped down automatically. Guards tower, which is going to be very handy to protect our village from mobs. We will need this is all just to start with as well. I think the last 2 things we're going to want is a restaurant, so we can give the bread automatically to our colonists, and the tavern, there we go, which will give them a place to sleep. So let's go ahead, have our JEI help us out with this. Bakery, farmer, forester, guard tower, restaurant, tavern. Alright, these are the ones we're going to want. I'm going to focus on the builder's hut and the farm, which also means we're going to need the field to tell the farmer where to farm. And I already forgot the other thing I was thinking of. Probably the miner, so we can get going on that stone as soon as possible. If I can find the... It might just... There we go. So, I'm gonna at least get, I think, the farmer and the builder first. And then we'll set those buildings up, and then we'll go from there. So, I'll probably be right back in there in just a second. And another morning upon our colony. Did any of you doubt me that that would only last a second? Alright, so, builder's hut. Nice little, simple little thing. Now, everything about the fortress schematic, by the way, is very, very nifty. See these blue lines here? That's a chunk border. Red lines, chunk border in another chunk. So every single piece of the fortress fits in a chunk. This is a 16 by 8, so you can fit 2 things in one chunk. This over here, the town hall, is a 32 by 32. And a lot of that information is in the builder's hut. This is going to be the first hut you build, and the fortress is a very interesting build. So it tries to give you as much information as possible. So, welcome builder. The fortress begins. The huts are based on 16 chunks and half chunks, 16 and 8. Turn on the grid to help place correctly, as we did. The gates in the level 1 town hall, place the inner walls against those. Personally, I don't like to, but maybe I will this time. The barracks is 3 chunks long. It will help start the outer wall. When placing, it helps to set it to level 5 to see what to expect. The level 1 town hall will later be a cellar and D-men shortcut to the deliveryman, or the courier. You will need to break blocks in front of gates for them. If this building isn't where you need it, you can reposition it, which will be very key later. Extra wall, gate, and corner segments are under decorations. Use the planning deco, placed or ghosted, to get an idea how to lay out districts. Expect to occupy about a 14 by 14 chunk fully grown. We'll see about that. Optionally, make a small fortress, then a small town outside. And of course, there's a Discord. Mine Colony's Discord is a fantastic place, by the way. And then these are the areas that the different builds will be like. So all blocks will be 16 blocks deep, 16 deep by 8 wide, just like the builder, which are all of these. I won't list them up, but I'll leave them here for you to pause and look. Same with the 16 deep by 16 wide. We'll probably be building at least one of each. And then there's odd sizes. The Enchanter and University or alternate barracks are all 16 by 32. The main barracks are 48 by 16. There's an alternate barracks? We'll have to look into that. The town hall is 32 by 32, as well as the alternate university and hospital. And they will push out the wall, but I have an idea for that. There's 2 walls offset of the chunk by 5 blocks. Right, yeah. They're a little offset. They're an awkward couple of buildings, the alternate ones. I have an idea to make them look interesting, unless, of course, yes, the university is here. Unless I like the look of it. Where's the other hospital? Is the hospital a 16 by 16 or? Quarries that are bridged through, but outside of your walls. It says alternate hospital. Is there another hospital? I'm confused. Maybe we'll have to look into that later. Because I thought this was the hospital. Huh. It says alternate hospital. Unless I'm blind. I could be blind. Yeah, we'll get into that later. Wasting too much time. But it's nice, helpful little building. Get us going. It says to place it up against these, but like, yeah. So I'll place it nearby at least, right? I'll place it nearby. And place that down. Oh, right. Before someone claims the job, I need to go in here. Now this is a good source of information, as well as permissions, citizens, actions you can take, and settings. I actually want to set these to manual. I want to take care of that. I'm going to turn off kits for now, right? Also gonna turn this to aqua. So this will make it so that I choose who gets what jobs. Because, yes, because once we're in this area, hit manage workers, we are actually going to, yeah, we're gonna fire Kimura because she's, I'm pretty sure green is primary, yellow is secondary, but we still want a good mix of both, right? So she's only got a 1 and a 4, whereas Edwin has 2 and 2. Joel has a 4 and 1, but Griffin has a 3 and a 5. Griffin's actually really good. So we're going to fire Edwin. No, sorry, that was Kimura. We're going to hire Griffin. Now, as you saw, this affects placement and breaking speed. So we really want the builder to have... Oh, it's a Oh, that's
Hi-ho.
a new model. Interesting. Getting
Hi-ho.
distracted. That's new to me. Um, so that'll allow us to pick out the
It's your
workers that are going to
go.
do their best for a specific job. Now, there's a lot of other cool functions here. You can recall them, as you just saw. Build options to start the building. Inventory. This is for the couriers to come pick up. This is the priority of how likely the couriers to come pick stuff out of their inventory. Minimum stock in case you want them to have a specific item and a specific amount of them. Settings. Use shears. I'm actually going to turn that off. Uh, and then they'll fill things in with dirt, which is going to be fine for now. You can teach them crafting recipes, see what work orders they're working on, and the resources required to do them. Same is true
Hi-ho.
for their interface, their health, their hunger bar, and their level, and their skills. Now these will upgrade as they're using them. So as he continues being a uh, builder, his athletics and agility, right?
Hi-ho.
Adaptability and athletics. So as he works on that, those will go up.
Hi-ho.
And then his open requests, things he's asking for, his individual inventory, he has a pig for some
Hi-ho.
reason. His happiness, which tells us things we need to work on to make him happier. The happier he is, the better things will go. I'm not 100% sure what the happiness entails or what it can do in the future, but eh, you know. Family tells you parents, partner, siblings, children, and the job. This just shows you what skills get influenced by their job, which is good. But
It's
we want
your
to probably get
go.
going. I'm going to hit build options. This will be what we want to build, which builder it's going to be. It'll choose the closest builder automatically, or you can click who is going to build it. This is for when you've got multiple builders. Sometimes the builders won't go automatically because it's too far away. Otherwise, you'll have to force them to do it, which I think decreases their happiness because they are working too far from their job site. And then we have the option of building it, picking it up. This will be replaced with repair when it's done being built, and um, reposition as well as the list of items that we're going to need to build it. So we're going to hit build building, and this is where he is going to ask us for tools. So I probably should have prepared better, actually. Yeah, so he started working. He's gonna get a little upset. Oh, what's he doing?
I'll take care of it.
What? Oh, okay. He's working. Alright, alright. Nice, nice. That's just not the sound I was expecting. I was expecting the sound of blocks breaking over and over and over again. Yeah, let's hop around a little bit. Okay, so you're gonna ask for tools or you're just gonna ask for materials?
It's your
Just gonna
gold.
ask for materials. Okay, so this is gonna be the boring part. I'm gonna go ahead and collect all of this real quick, including the cows. Oh no. I'm gonna go ahead and collect all this. I'm gonna give it to him, and then we're gonna have probably end this episode with a nice time lapse. Yeah, see at nighttime they all huddle over there. If we had a tavern, they would all have beds that we can assign them to, and that will allow them to go in and just take a nice little nap for the night. Although their happiness will improve if you let them go to sleep first rather than yourself. And then once the morning starts, they all get right back to work, which is awesome. So, let me go collect some materials for this awesome builder, and then let's finish this out with a time lapse.